It's a beautiful morning. I think I'll go outside for a while and just smile. Just taking some clean, fresh air, boy. No sense in staying inside. If the weather's fine and you got the time, it's your chance to wake up and plan another brand new day. Either way, it's a beautiful morning. Each bird keeps singing his own song. So long, I've got to be on my way now. No fun just hanging around. Got to cover ground, you couldn't keep me down. Just ain't no good if the sunshine when you're still inside. Shouldn't hide, still inside. Shouldn't hide, still inside. Shouldn't hide. Oh, oh. There will be children with robins and flowers, sunshine caresses each new waking hour. Seems to me that the people keep seeing more and more each day. Gotta say, either way, it's okay. Brand new day, gotta say, it's okay. More each day, gotta say, leave the oh, oh. Here's some of the chords that are needed: an E flat, a G minor, an F minor, a C minor, an A flat, a B flat, an F minor 7, and a B flat 7. And for the bridge, you'll need a C minor major 7, a C minor 7, and a C minor 6. Let's take a look at these chords on the guitar. Some of these chords I use with bass notes in mind that I want to include, but you can use other positions. I use this E flat on the 6th, this G minor on the 10th. You can use this G minor down here on the 3rd fret. Same for this F minor. I use it here on the 8th, but you can use it here on the 1st. The C minor I use on the 8th. You can use the one on the 3rd, no problem. A flat I play on the 4th. A B flat on the 6th. This F minor 7. The high note comes in on the 8th fret. And a B flat 7. Let's go through the chord progression of this song. The verse starts off on the E flat. So it starts off, it's a beautiful morning, up to the G minor. What I did there was I just played the F as a passing note. And then I went down to the F minor, but I stepped through the G flat minor. So I'm in the G minor, down to the G flat minor, down to the F minor. Think I'll go outside for a while. So there what I did was, I started on this F minor, I slid up to the G minor, down to the F minor, to the E flat, to the C minor, and then went back to the E flat. Except that time I played the low bass notes of the E flat. I emphasized the bass notes. Because the melody is kind of like... So that whole first verse part sounds like, it's a beautiful morning, I think I'll go outside for a while. The next line starts just like how the first line started. And just smile. So there I was on E flat, added the F passing note, up to the G minor, G flat minor, to the F minor. And just smile. Just taking some clean, fresh air, boy. So that little walk was, and just taking some clean F minor, fresh G minor, air, A flat, boy, to the B flat. And just taking some clean, fresh air, boy. And there you go to the C minor to start the next part. The second part starts off on the C minor chord. No sense in staying inside, to the F minor, back to C minor. If the weather's fine and you got the time, to F minor. There it walks up through the G flat minor to the G minor. It's your chance to wake up and plan, C minor to F minor. Another brand new day, either way. It's a beautiful morning, to the E flat to start the next part. So that whole section sounds like, no sense in staying inside if the weather's fine and you got the time. It's your chance to wake up and plan another brand new day. Either way, it's a beautiful morning. There's an instrumental section that appears in the middle of the song and repeats at the end of the song. It sounds like this. Here's the instrumental section played slowly. There will be children. Here's the tablature for the instrumental. The bridge features some chords based off the C minor chord. It sounds like this. There will be children with robins and flowers, sunshine caresses each new waking hour. Seems to me that the people keep seeing more and more. What's happening on those bridge chords is you start off with the C minor, and then you reduce the 4th string note down in the 9th fret. So it becomes a C minor major 7 chord. And then you reduce that 4th string note down one more, and then it's just a C minor 7 chord. And then what I've done on this last chord is turn it into a C minor 6th. So what I'm doing is I'm adding the note here on the 5th string 12th fret and on the 4th string 10th fret again. So those are the chords manipulated off of the C minor chord. And then from there you go to the G minor chord. Seems to me that people, down to the C minor chord, people keep seeing. And from here it's basically the end of the second part. You go into the build up. So you get to the F minor chord. More and more each day, gotta say, lead the way, it's okay. At the end of every second part, there's a little build-up that happens, and it gets longer every time. So the first time around, you sing the line, it's your chance to wake up and plan another brand new day. Either way, it's a beautiful morning. So there, what I did was 4 beats on the F minor, and then 4 beats on F minor 7. It's a beautiful morning before I brought it back to the next part. The next time around it gets longer. So what you do on the next time around is the line goes, when you're still inside, shouldn't hide, still inside, shouldn't hide, still inside, shouldn't hide. Oh, oh. So there I did 4 beats on the F minor, 4 beats on F minor 7, and then I did 4 beats on the B flat and 4 beats on B flat 7. Oh, oh, before I brought it back that time. The third time around it gets longer still. It starts off with this particular line. More and more each day, gotta say, lead the way, it's okay, brand new okay. More each day, gotta say, lead the way. Oh. So what happened there was I started on the F minor again. I did 4 beats. Now I changed it to the F minor 7 without the high note to kind of like increase this one step at a time. So the first one was more and more each day, gotta say. Then you do the F minor 7, lead the way, it's okay. Then I go to the F minor 7 with the high note, and this time I'm doing 8 beats of this. So it's brand new day, gotta say, it's okay. Then I go down to the B flat, more each day, gotta say, lead the way, oh, oh. So that was 4 beats on the B flat, 4 beats on the B flat 7 before I brought it back to the E flat, and then I played the riff. So that last one played slowly sounds like this. More and more each day, gotta say, lead the way, it's okay. Brand new day, gotta say, it's okay. More each day, gotta say, lead the oh, oh. I like to include 2 different signature bass lines. The first one comes in the verse section, and the second one comes in the second part. I'll talk about those next. The first bass line I like to include in this song is on the first line of the song. Played slowly, it sounds like this. It's a beautiful morning. So what I'm doing there is I hit this 6th fret note on the 6th string before I strum the E flat chord. So I sing, it's a beautiful morning. So right before I hit the word morning, which is the chord, I hit the B flat note. So that's how it starts. It's a beautiful morning. And then I do the riff. So what I'm doing there is on the E flat chord, I'm just hitting the 4th string, down to the 5th string, down to the 6th string, then the 5th string again, and then I'm adding the 8th fret note on the 5th string up to the 9th fret note before I land on the G minor chord. So really slow, it sounds like and then when I'm on the G minor, I just do. So I hit the bass note, the D note, here on the 10th fret of the 6th string before I walk down to the F. So it's like. So that whole opening line played slowly sounds like this. It's a beautiful morning. The second bass line I like to include is at the beginning of the second part. Played slowly, it sounds like this. No sense in staying inside. What I'm doing on that bass line is I'm basing it off a C minor chord. And I start off by just hitting the low notes of the chord, and then I hit twice on the 4th string, 5th string, 6th string, and then I do a pull off of the note on the 5th string, and then hit the 6th string. So that part sounds like. And then I go to the F minor, and I'm adding the bass note on the 8th fret of the 6th string. So I'm hitting basically the 5th string, and then twice on the 6th string bass note. So that whole part sounds like. So with the lyrics it sounds like. No sense in staying inside if the weather's fine and you got the time.